नमस्सर्वेभ्यः। व्योम-संस्कृत-पाठशालायाः अयं नूतनः प्रक्रमः कौशलसंवर्धनं, संस्कृतव्याकरणं, निबन्धलेखनं च इति। अस्मिन् प्रक्रमे व्योम परिवारपक्षतः सर्वेषां भवतां हार्दं स्वागतम्। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे, गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः, मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं, पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। संस्कृतव्याकरणं निबन्धलेखनं च इत्ययं नूतनः प्रक्रमः। अद्य अस्य प्रक्रमस्य प्रथमं सत्रमस्ति। अद्य पाठः इति नास्ति, किन्तु अस्मिन् प्रक्रमे किं किं पाठ्यते, कथं पाठ्यते, किं किं पुस्तकं कुत्र लभ्यते इत्यादि सर्वेषां प्रश्नानाम् उत्तरं प्राप्तुं किञ्चित् प्रयत्नं कुर्मः। सर्वे कृपया सावधानं शृण्वन्तु पूर्णम् इति प्रार्थना। यतोहि एते एव प्रश्नाः पुनः पुनः बहुभिः पृच्छ्यन्ते, तदर्थम् आदौ एव तेषाम् उत्तरं दातुं प्रयत्नं करोमि। So today is an orientation session where we will try to understand the details of the course, what would be covered, what are the components of the course, how to access the materials, etc. Request everybody to please hold your questions till I complete. Please listen carefully. If you have a notepad, please make a note of the important points. If you have questions beyond that, I will be happy to answer them at the end of the session. प्रथमः प्रश्नः व्याकरणम् इत्यस्ति। विशेषेण अयं प्रक्रमः व्याकरणसम्बद्धः. The focus is on grammatical concepts. किमर्थम्? अत्यन्तं प्रसिद्धा काचित् सूक्तिः अस्ति। यद्यपि बहु नाधीशे तथापि पठपुत्रव्याकरणम् इति कश्चित् पिता पुत्रं कथयति। यद्यपि बहु न अधीशे, बहु अध्ययनं न क्रियते चेदपि व्याकरणस्य प्राथमिकं ज्ञानं सर्वेषाम् अपेक्ष्यते इति वस्तुस्थितिः। संस्कृतम् इति शब्दः एव सम् उपसर्गपूर्वकात् कृ धातोः निष्पन्नः। कृतम्, कृ धातोः क्तप्रत्यये कृतम् इति भवति। यत्तु सम्यक् कृतमस्ति तदेव संस्कृतं। तत्र भूषणार्थे सकारः योज्यते। वस्तुतः संकृतम् इत्यस्ति, तत्र मध्ये यः सकारः श्रूयते सः भूषणार्थे एव भवति। भूषणं नाम परिष्कारः, अलङ्करणं. So Sanskrit is a very refined language. So the term itself indicates that refinement in the language. तत्र सामान्यतः वयं यदा भाषाणां विषये पश्यामः, सर्वासु भाषासु भाषाम् अनुसृत्य एव व्याकरणं भवति. आदौ भाषा प्रयुज्यते, यदा भाषायाः इदं स्वरूपम् इति निर्धारः भवति, तस्य सुलभतया अवगमनार्थं व्याकरणं निर्मीयते. So formal rules of Vyakarana or grammar are always a systematization of the language. As the language is used and accepted, it develops a framework which makes sure that the language is used and understood similarly by all users of the language. That is the purpose of Vyakarana. सर्वासु भाषासु तथैव भवति. व्याकरणस्य विषये अस्माभिः चिन्त्यमानमासीत्. So we find that in normal languages, both the language and the grammar keeps changing. Okay, so there are various versions of the language which keep developing, so that the older versions become quickly incomprehensible. Whether it is in English, say what Shakespeare wrote, none of us would be able to understand easily today. Same is the case with, say, Halegannada, other languages also. Kintu संस्कृतभाषायां किं जातम् इति यदा पश्यामः, अत्रापि भाषाम् अनुसृत्य एव व्याकरणं रचितं. तत्तु भाष्ये अपि स्पष्टमस्ति. पाणिनिना भाषायाः उत्पत्तिः न कृता. So I have frequently heard people scolding Padini for the rules, exceptions mainly. But he did not create the language or the rules that it should be. He just documented how the language was. Kintu tatah kim jatam vyakaranam anusritya भाषा तस्मिन्नेव परिधौ स्थिता. स एव विशेषः. अत एव वयम् अद्यापि रामायणं गीतां पठित्वा सरलतया अवगन्तुं शक्नुमः. Those were texts which were written thousands of years ago. When we cannot read an English text written 500 years ago and understand, basically, it's not familiar. Similarly, when we cannot understand, say, Pampa's Kavya from 1,000 years ago, we are still easily able to understand what Valmiki said thousands of years ago. स एव विशेषः. तत्र सत्यं व्याकरणस्य निर्बन्धः दृढः अस्ति इति कारणेनैव भाषा अपि तयैव रीत्या सुरक्षिता अस्ति. नो चेत् अस्माकं प्राचीनानां यत् ज्ञानं वेदेषु वा इतिहासेषु पुराणादिषु धर्मशास्त्रेषु यत् ज्ञानं तत् प्रायः सम्पूर्णतः लुप्तमेव अभविष्यत्. Right? We have already lost a huge part of our literature and history to various invasions and various factors. But at least whatever is available, we are able to understand completely. Right? There is no problem at all. Tatra mukhyam karanam tu vyakaranameva bhavati. अत एव यद्यपि किञ्चित् क्लेशः तत्र भवति, यथा औषधं तिक्तं भवति, तस्य सेवनं क्लेशाय, किन्तु तेन महान् उपयोगः अस्माकं जायते. तथैव व्याकरणं यद्यपि आदौ ईषदिव क्लिष्टं भाति, तथापि व्याकरणस्य अध्ययनेन महत् प्रयोजनं साधयितुं शक्यते. अतः सर्वैः संस्कृतभाषासक्तैः व्याकरणस्य अध्ययने प्रयत्नः निश्चयेन विधेयः भवति. So there is somebody asking for a gist of what we have discussed so far. I understand others have also faced some problems in joining. Not to worry, we have not done anything at all since I myself had some connection problems. So we are just getting into the introduction on why this course and the importance of Vyakarana. Vyakarana is essential in gaining a grip over the language. And if we are comfortable with the basics of Vyakarana, we will be able to easily navigate any text of Samskrita. So it is a universally useful aspect of language. Tadartham Vyakaranasya adhyayanam निश्चयेन अस्माभिः कर्तव्यम्. तत्रापि व्याकरणज्ञानस्य वर्धनं क्रमशः भवति. यथा वयं भाषायाः अध्ययनं कुर्मः, तत्र प्रथमं सोपानं भवति पदानां ज्ञानं. सरलशब्दरूपाणि, सरलधातुरूपाणि, एवं विभक्तिप्रयोगः. एतत् सर्वं यदि वयं जानीमः, सामान्यतः संस्कृते वाक्यरचनां कर्तुं शक्नुमः. So this is the basic, knowing the words and being able to put together as a sentence. ततः पदानां योजनं कथं करणीयम्. तत्र सन्धिः एवं समासः. तत्र सन्धिना वर्णानां योजनं क्रियते, वर्णपरिवर्तनं. पदानां सम्मेलनं तु समासेन क्रियते. So we learn to put together individual words to make longer words and better construction in the language. ततः शब्दसम्पद्विस्तारः. अस्माकं या शब्दसम्पत्तिः अस्ति, विशेषशब्दरूपाणि, भिन्नेषु लकारेषु रूपाणि तेषां प्रयोगश्च. आदौ केवलं लट्लकारः, कदाचित् लोट्लकारः, तावता प्रथमे स्तरे कार्यं साध्यते. किन्तु भिन्नलकारेषु रूपाणि कथं भवन्ति, तेषां प्रयोगः कथं करणीयः. एवमेव कारकं विभक्तिः, विभक्तिषु विशेषनियमाः बहवः भवन्ति. तेषाम् अध्ययनेन वयम् अस्माकं शब्दसम्पत्तेः विस्तारं कर्तुं शक्नुमः. तदनन्तरं पदनिष्पत्तिः. एतानि पदानि कथम् उत्पन्नानि, तत्र प्रकृतिः का, प्रत्ययः कः, प्रत्ययानां विशेषार्थाः के इत्यादि ज्ञानं ततोपि अग्रिमस्तरे भवति. So it is not possible to master Vyakarana in one go. It is always gradual and we keep building on what we have learnt earlier. Initially, we learn the basic words, the Subantas, Tingantas, and using the right vibhaktis to construct sentences. Then we learn to put together words through Sandhi-s and Samaasa-s. Then we expand the vocabulary by learning more and more special different kinds of shabdas, the different lakaras and the various dhaaturoopa-s, and the rules for special vibhaktis, karakas, etc. Finally, when we go deeper into a word, how is a word derived? What is the root? What is the suffix? What are the special meanings which are conveyed by the suffixes? That is the final stage. So when we reach there, we gain a lot of in-depth knowledge about each word in Sanskrit. Tatra idanim vayam kutra smaha iti yadi pashyamah. Tatra prathamah staraha tu sarvaihi jnataha. It is assumed that everybody who is a part of this course already has a reasonable grip over the language. the basic, the Shabdarupas, the Dhaturupas, and Vibhaktis, the various Vibhaktis. None of those will be covered here. So what we will be covering is mainly the second level, the Sandhi and the Samasa, and also the Dhaturupas in various lakaras. Ayameva asya prakramasya vishayah. Tatra sandhihi samasaha dhaturoopani iti trishu charaneshu tishtati ayam prakramaha. Etesham jnanam upayujya katham nibandhalekhanam vakyarachana katham parishkartum shakyate. So there is a topic called essay writing, but it is not possible to actually teach an essay. It is basically developing the skill of writing in Samskrita. So we will be focusing on using the knowledge of Sandhis, Samasas, and Dhaturupas to refine the writing style and the language of writing so that you can confidently create your own sentences and essays in Sanskritam. एतदेव अस्य प्रक्रमस्य लक्ष्यं भवति. अत्र 4 लघु लघु पुस्तकानि निर्दिष्टानि सन्ति. So we are following a syllabus and the books which are published by the Chittoor Bhasha Pracharini, Samskrita Bhasha Pracharini Sabha Chittoor. There are 4 books which are relevant to this level. The first book is called Sandhi-Vivekaha. It is a small booklet on Sandhis, which covers the technical terms. And one special note about this book is that it covers in line with the Paninian Sutras. Okay, so there is a general way where we study Sandhis without even mentioning the sutras. But here all the rules, even though the book itself does not mention a sutra, they are covered exactly in line with the sutras. If you have studied some Paninian grammar, you will be able to very easily relate the sutras to the rules. If you have not, it's perfectly fine. It is not expected, but you will get a very good introduction into learning Paninian grammar. The lakshya of this book is to make it easy for you to understand, enter and understand Paninian grammar. So we will be covering, this is the first book called Sandhi Viveka. There is another book called Samasa-Kusumavali, which is again published by the Chittoor Sabha. It is a very interesting way of introducing major examples for each samasa through shlokas. There is one shloka which will have, say, multiple examples of Chaturthi Tatpurusha. Through those examples itself, we can learn the major types of samasas. So that is the second booklet. All of these, don't worry about a book. It's hardly 30 pages booklet. So it's not huge, but they cover a very good grounding in Sandhi and Samasa. Then we have a book called Dhatu Manjari, which is a booklet on dhaaturoopa-s, covering the forms in 10 lakaras for about, it is less than 50, about 44 dhatus from 7 ganas. So using this, it's very useful to create sentences, move from using only kridantas to using tingantas to a style that we find more frequently in texts of literature, etc. Okay. And the last part is a book called Nibandhamala, which is essays. There are 22 essays, each of which is hardly like 2 pages in that small book on various topics. There are essays written in Samskrita. Etani 4 pustakani ashritya vayam prakramam pathamaha. Tatra katham iti chet. So we will start with the Dhatu Manjari, in which we will understand the basics of lakaras. Dasha lakaraha ke bhavanti, dhatu ganaha ke, tatra rupani katham bhavanti, lakaranam kaha arthaha. All these are very frequently asked questions in the previous courses. So we will try to get a comprehensive introduction into Tingantas, and then we will practice every week using one lakara. So we will start with lat lakara, the samanya dhatunam rupani, tataha vishesha dhatu rupani iti dhatu rupanam vakya prayogasya cha abhyasam kurmah. So we will have about 4 sessions initially, in which we cover the basic theoretical aspects of dhatus, and then we will practice using the dhaaturoopa-s, learning the dhaaturoopa-s and using them in sentences. Then we have the Nibandhamala, the essays, which we will not cover in the live class. That is, I will not be reading and explaining the essay. It is a swadhyayah. Tatra bhavadbhihi pathitum shakyate. We will provide the resources which are required for you to read and understand the essays. And we will be doing lots of practice on sentence construction. Anuvadasya vakyarachanayaha cha abhyasaha kriyate. So there will be only one theoretical session for Nibandhamala. The rest will all be practice on vakyarachana. So this is the first 5 sessions. After that, we will have about 12 to 15 sessions on Sandhi-s. Okay? Sandhi vivekam ashritya sarvesham sandhinam vivaranam udaharanani pashyamaha katham sandhihi kriyate sandhi vichchedaha ityadi vayam pashyamaha. Even if you have studied sandhis earlier, a lot of you may have done Shiksha, Kovida, etc. I am sure there are a lot more examples here, the exceptional rules or special rules, which will be additional to what you would have studied as normal rules of the Sandhi. And then we will have another 10 to 12 sessions on Samaasa-s. Again, Samaasa-s will not be covered in full depth, no sutras, no detailed understanding, but using the example shlokas. They are very, very nice shlokas which cover lots of examples. We will be able to understand the main types and examples for all the Samasas. So we will be practicing. Evam ahatya prayah trimshat अथवा 32 पाठाः भवन्ति, पञ्चदश षोडश सप्ताहाः. So this course will extend for about 4 months, November, December, January and February. Right? So 16 weeks, around 30 to 32 classes at 2 classes per week. Pratisaptaham पाठद्वयं भवति, तयोः आधारेण एकः अभ्यासः भवति. And the abhyasa will cover 3 aspects. One is the Sandhi or Samasa that we are learning. The second will be the practice of dhaaturoopas, and the third will be sentence construction. So this is a purely practical course. Okay, so you cannot just attend the lessons and get any benefit out of the course. You have to work out the worksheets and the exercises. Tatra yatha ganitasya abhyasenaiva siddhiः bhavati, evam atrapi vyakarana amshanam abhyasena eva tatra avagamanam smaranam sarvamapi bhavati. So adhyayanartham abhyasartham cha ahatya pratisaptaham chatasraha panchava ghantaah apekshiyante. So please make sure you plan and give the amount of time which is required to get the best out of this course. This was announced even at the beginning of the course. So it does require, in addition to the 2 hours which we spend in class, you will need to spend about 2 hours minimum for working out the exercises, revising the concepts, etc. Tatra pariksha dvayam atra bhavishyati. Online purely MCQ. So we will also give, so the first one will be say December last week or the first week of January. And then again at the end of February or early March. So you can plan accordingly. We will have 2 term exams. Together they count for the course certificate. Yatra vyoma-samskrta pramana-patram diyate. So this course, even though we are doing it based on the Chittoor syllabus, it is an independent course for Sanskrit grammar. So you are expected to solve the worksheets. For the worksheets, we will upload the answers. You don't need to submit, but you will have to attempt the 2 exams. So there is the Chittoor exam. Okay, Chittoor Pariksha, which is a descriptive exam. Those who have taken earlier levels may already know. It is optional. Okay. Tattu Chittoor Pariksha Lekhaniya ityeva nasti ye tatra Chittoor Pariksha krame santi te lekhitum arhanti no chedapi kevalam asya prakramasya adhyayanena sandhi samasanam dhaaturoopa-s evam vakyarachanayaha abhyasaha kartum shakyate. So because there are many people who are asking, this course and the syllabus is a part of 3rd level of Chittoor exams. So for those who do not know, the Samskrita Bhasha Pracharini Sabha Chittoor is one of the oldest Samskrita Sabhas in the country. They conduct a series of 6 exams for deep dive study of Samskrita literature. Okay. Samskrita Kavyanam Shastranam cha Adhyayanartham eva yam saranihi asti. So in that, the 3rd level has 3 papers. The 3rd paper has these 4 components which we discussed just now. The exam will be in March, offline in the 2nd week of March and online in the 3rd week. Various processes regarding the exam we will communicate separately. So for now, don't worry about the exam itself. Let us concentrate on the course. So some frequently asked questions. Taking up the Chittoor exam is not compulsory. Attending the live classes is also not compulsory. Yadi एतत् न भवति समयस्य आनुकूल्यं नास्ति तर्हि मुद्रणानि अस्माकं जालस्थाने आरोप्यन्ते तेषाम् उपयोगं कृत्वा पठितुम् अर्हन्ति. You can always study using the recordings, but just don't allow it to pile up. Please have a time. Usually we try to upload the recordings within 48 hours after class. It's usually done actually earlier once the flow is set. So please have a schedule and study at regular intervals. You cannot study together and learn the matter because it requires time for practice, time for it to sink in. So even though these are not, solving the exercises and worksheets is expected. When I say compulsory, I will not be checking each and everybody's this, but it is pointless without that, honestly. And taking up both assessments, it will be purely online at your convenience from your home is compulsory. We have had a lot of cases earlier where people don't take up the assessment, though we cannot compel anybody. In the interest of learning and consolidating what is learned, taking up these assessments is required. Okay. The marks, it is not for marks, honestly. It is purely a way to bring together what has been learned. So now very important practical point. So please make a note of it. For the course communication, there is a WhatsApp group, an admin only info group. Please join the group. It is compulsory because all information will be sent through the WhatsApp. We will also send emails for all the major pieces, but it is much easier through WhatsApp. So please join this group. It is an admin only group. So there will be nothing other than the course related information and sometimes about other courses at Vyoma. Other than that, there will be nothing there. There is also another group, which is an open student discussion group. It is optional. This is also strictly moderated. It will have only discussions related to this course. So it is not a general discussion group. It is for those who need help in various aspects, where to get the materials, how to join, or actual questions regarding the subject itself. Okay. But that is optional. If you are okay with participating, you can join. The links are here. We will also share the links in the chat a bit later. They are in the course page. In case you are unable to join using the link, don't worry. Please send a WhatsApp message to Vyoma support number 94808-65623. They will add you to the group. So there are two separate groups. Please make sure you join. The first one, as I said, is an information group, is compulsory. The second one is optional. I will share these a bit later because if I share the links now, people will get distracted. Second point, how to join the live sessions. I think some of you had problems today. We are sorry for that. There was some, maybe because of the number, there was a server issue, but we will talk to our technical team and try to resolve. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 11 a.m. to 12:15 will be the live sessions. So in today's classes, you have to click on the join now. You will also get the links in the email to join the classes. And the third and the most important aspect, how to access the course materials. All course materials always will be available from the course content. Let me quickly show you. So please log in to sanskritfromhome.org. So if you are already logged in, you will see as My Learning. Otherwise, there is a login which you click. So when you click on this My Learning, it will open the student dashboard. If you have an app, the easier way is to download the free app for Android and iOS. So if you just open the app on the home page of the app, so you can see the today's classes session here. When the session is open, you can see the join button. And to access all course materials, you have to click on this tile. There's only one place, no other place, and nothing else will change. All materials. So you have to find this Enhance Your Proficiency in Sanskrit Grammar. This is the course. Or if you don't find it, you can just search for, say, Enhance. You will get it. So if you click on that material, there is contents. Everything will always be available here. There is no other place. So if you, as you can see, there is a welcome to the course video, which I hope you may have seen. It is just the same thing almost what I told today about the course. The links to join the WhatsApp group are available. The link to download the app is also available here. And there is a small form which is about yourself. So please fill it. It is just for us to know you better. All other material, particularly the textbooks. So there are a lot of people who are asking about the textbooks. All of them will be available there. Okay. So you just have to go to My Learning, click on the course tail, everything related to the course. Textbooks, the recordings, exercises, everything will be there and nowhere else. Please do not request to share links because it is too many materials. Okay, so as those who have taken our courses earlier would know, so there will be a video, the slides, exercises for each session, answers to the exercises, additional study material. It is impossible to share each of them individually. And it is very inconvenient for you also because you will not know where what is. Whereas in the course content, it will all be properly organized and labeled. You can access them at any time. So please make yourself comfortable in logging into Sanskrit from home and accessing the materials. So the next most frequently asked question, how to get the textbooks? See, the hard copies of these books, if you want them, you have to contact the Chittoor Sabha directly. There is a phone number, but it is a landline number. And there is only one person who is there to tend to these queries. So if you are particular about the hard copies, you have to contact them and see if you can get. But in our course content, we will upload both scanned and typed copies of the books. Okay, so the scanned version sometimes may not be clear or maybe small type. So we have typed copies of all the 4 books. It will be uploaded immediately after this class. So I strongly recommend download those, either the scanned or typed, whichever you want. And if you want, take a printout. Okay. So that is the easiest way. All books, all 4 of them, both versions, we will upload today itself. It will be available in the course content by today evening. Okay. Along with that, the other materials like the slides and exercises will also be provided. So for any support you require with the course, so the first step is to contact the Vyoma support team for any technical issues. If you are unable to join class, especially those who have iPad, etc., there is some pop-up setting which you have to set. So please contact our support team. There is the phone or the email. They will help you. Beyond that, please get support from your sahapathis. There is a famous shloka which says, Padam Sabrahmacharibhya. So, Acharyat Padam, Padam Swamedhaya, Padam Sabrahmacharibhya. So, please utilize that group judiciously. Do not keep asking, especially things which are not relevant. But whenever you really need help, there are a lot of senior students who have many years of experience in attending our classes, who are always willing to help. Okay. So please use it to gain support. And if you need something beyond it, you can always email or message me. But please do try the other ways because of the sheer number of messages. I may not be able to respond immediately. But it will be available as required. Okay. So this is what I had to say for today. I'll stop here, and if you have any questions which were not answered here, you can ask. You can raise your hands or type in your question, and I will take a look and I will answer them. Today's session, the recording will be uploaded as soon as possible. The initial week, it may take some time for the process to set. Please allow us the time. The recording will be uploaded. We will start the actual classes from tomorrow. Shvaha Mangalavasare Prataha Ekadashavadane Vargaha Bhavishyati. Okay. So I will do the Mangalam. So those who are clear may leave. Others, please stay. I will answer whatever questions you may have regarding the course or the exams. गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्. Will the videos be available on YouTube? Yes, all recordings will be uploaded on YouTube. Will the classes be in Sanskrit and English? Yes, but the amount of Samskrita will be more because we are slowly climbing the steps. Asmin prakrame adhikyena Samskritam bhavati. So 70 to 75% of Samskrita. Angla bhashaya api vivaranam diyate. So there are many people asking about the other papers for Vichakshana, that is level 3. So we are taking one paper per term. Chittoor exams are held twice a year. So every 6 months we are doing only one paper. So after this paper, after March, we will be doing the other papers. So yes, through this course, the current course will cover only one paper of Vichakshana. If you are interested, if you have more time, there are other materials available for the other papers. You can use them to study and take up the other papers if you wish. Let me just come through the questions again. There are lots of questions about the books. I hope it was clear. I assume they were asked before I told about the textbooks. So to repeat, if you are particular about the hard copy, you have to contact the Chittoor Sabha. We cannot help you with that because we also don't have any direct one. You have to call that number, or if you're going to Chittoor, you can maybe pick up the books if they are available. But all the books, we will provide the digital copies, PDF copies in the course page. You can download and take a printout. So for purchase, the price is actually very economical, hardly 20 or 30 rupees maybe. But the availability itself is a problem. Okay, because the Sabha also works with limited resources. We are trying to support the Sabha. So if you study as more and more people come forward to support, we hope that will also get streamlined. Okay, but till then, please be patient and use the available resources for your study. So how to join the WhatsApp group? So as I promised, I will share the link to both the groups now. Okay. So the first link which is shared in chat now is the link to the admin only info group. The other one which I am sharing now is the student discussion group. As I mentioned, if you are unable to join using these links, please don't worry, just send us a WhatsApp message at this number. So you can see on the screen, this is the same Vyoma support number. So if you have a problem in joining the group, you can send them a message. They will share the link or add you to the group. The question, could you please show us again where the materials are on the website? I will show just a moment. So if you log in to the dashboard, so this is the student dashboard, or the app also, it will have a similar, the homepage of the app where under continue learning, you will see the tile. So if you click on that, this is the content. As of now, what you will see is two things. One is called welcome to the course and the other is let us know more. The textbooks and others will be uploaded below this. Okay. So there are a few questions about the earlier exams. So the Chittoor Sabha has 6 levels. The first 2 levels, the materials are fully available on our portal for both Parichaya, which has 1 paper, and Abhignya. So you can learn on your own. We will have a few sessions for doubt clarification, but all the material. So if you go to Sanskrit from home, so under the What's New, you can see the Chittoor Pariksha, the pre-recorded lessons for level 1. And level 2 Abhignya is also there. So you can join those courses and learn. There will be sessions, as I said, around 3 sessions for doubt clarification, etc. Okay. We will provide, Vyoma Labs provides complete support for the Chittoor exams. We have Chittoor exam centers in 4 places: Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Mumbai for offline. We also conduct an online version just for feedback. So the registration for the exams will be around January. So we will provide full details and support at that time. So there are people who are asking if they can write Abhigya, that is level 2 one paper and level 3 one paper together. Chittoor board does not allow for that. You can only take up one level. So you have to complete level 2 and then write level 3. So there are questions already on what type of questions, etc. Let us please start with the course, then we will see the various quizzes or exams, all that we will see slowly. Okay, so please have the patience. Okay, so if you have questions which have not been answered so far, request you to please consider if your question is directly relevant right now. So please don't ask any questions regarding the exams, etc., because it is not relevant right now. When the time comes for the exams, we will look into it. What is the pattern? What kinds of questions? All that we will see later. Okay. So beyond that, if you have something which is directly relevant now, please go ahead and ask. We will try to answer. Bhavani Subramanian. Please unmute yourself. Please raise your hand. I will ask to unmute. Yeah.
Hari Om. Namaste.
वदतु.
अद्यतनवर्गस्य पुस्तकानि उक्तवती किल मया समासः सन्धि पुस्तकौ द्वे संस्कृतभारत्या बेङ्गलूरु शाखायाः प्रकाशित अस्ति तादृशं धातुरूपपाठ and शब्दपाठ आर् स्वाध्याय नाम एकः अस्ति तत्र तस्याः प्रकाशितः पुस्तकमस्ति तत् अलं वा अन्यथा
धातुरूपाणां कृते यत्किमपि पुस्तकं भवितुम् अर्हति सन्धिसमासानां कृते अत्र यत् अस्ति तदेव पाठ्यते at least you can have the soft copy तत्र क्रेतव्यम् इत्यपि नास्ति यत्तु अस्माभिः आरोपणं क्रियते तस्य डाउनलोड वा करणीयं भवति
अस्तु महोदय इकोपि प्रश्नमस्ति इदानीं अद्यतन नूतन प्रक्रमस्य योजितवती अहं प्रक्रमस्य योजनं कृतवती and I am also writing Abhignya too. Abhignya. For that also I have joined that WhatsApp group. Will तदर्थं वर्गं चालयति वा भवती?
वर्गः न भवति, सर्वे पाठाः उपलभ्यन्ते। तत्रापि संशयनिवारणार्थं द्वित्राः वर्गाः भवन्ति।
सारी इतोपि नूतनवर्गं न चालयिष्यति भवती?
अभिज्ञापरीक्षार्थं न भवति इदानीम्।
अस्तु भगिनि, अस्तु। तदेव मम प्रश्नमासीत्। तद् वर्गम् आसीत् चेत् प्रायः भवती मङ्गलवासरे गुरुवासरे एव।
इदानीं वर्गः नास्ति, सत्यम्।
अस्तु भगिनि, धन्यवादः। धन्यवादः।
देविका रवि।
नमस्कारः भगिनी, मम नाम देविका। अहं संस्कृतभारतीतः कोविदा समापितवती। इदानीं चित्तूर् परीक्षा अपि लेखितुम् इच्छा अस्ति। तद् प्रथमस्तरे आरभ्य करणीयं वा
तृतीयस्तरः साक्षात् लेखितुं शक्यते। संस्कृतभारत्याः कोविदपरीक्षा समाप्ता चेत् अत्र तृतीयस्तरतः अपि साक्षात् आरम्भः कर्तुं शक्यते।
तृतीयस्तर आरभ्य लेखितुं शक्यते खलु भगिनि?
शक्यते।
धन्यवादः भगिनि।
चन्द्रशेखरन् महोदय।
नमस्ते भगिनी, श्रूयते?
श्रूयते।
श्रूयते वा?
श्रूयते, वदतु।
Bhayini, first of all, this is for telling our gratefulness to you, because I have been attending, asking your classes continuously, UTP classes on Samaasa and Kridanta. It was excellent. Really, I have been waiting for your class, especially for online class. Really, I'm lucky to say that I'm attending the class now. After completion of the Kovida, I could not even the Sarala Samskrita I could not obtain it, and that is why. And one more thing, our difficulty is to speak fluently in Sanskrit, and Ucharanam also Samyak Nasi. That is why kindly help us.
अत्र तु सम्भाषणं फोकस् नास्ति अस्य वर्गस्य, किन्तु यथा यथा संस्कृतेन श्रवणं भवति, पठनं भवति, तथा भवति। किन्तु सम्भाषणकौशलस्य वर्धनार्थं तु प्रशिक्षणादिकमेव गन्तव्यं भवति।
धन्यवादः। One more question regarding the session. And there are 3 gandas given under this Vichakshana, Vichakshana Pariksha. But you are telling that now we are going to discuss the Tridiya Ganda only now, isn't it?
Satyam.
And what about the other 2 Gandas?
Next term.
Can we?
I am doing only 1 Khanda per 6 months. So after this, we will take probably the first and then the second.
So then it means that the Vichakshana course will extend up to 1.5 years, isn't it?
Not this course, though those will be announced as separate courses, because Chittoor board allows you to take exam separately, each paper separately also.
Okay,
so
then we must be prepared for
वर्गाः। यदि विचक्षणा लेखितुम् इष्यते तर्हि इदानीमेव अस्माकं पाठशालायाम् अन्ये वर्गाः सन्ति। पठित्वा लेखितुम् इच्छति चेत् मिलित्वा लेखितुम् अर्हति। मया तु एकस्मिन् षण्मासे एकमेव पत्रं पाठयितुं शक्यते समयस्य नैर्भर्यात्।
And for appearing the examinations, Vyoma will help us.
Yes, we will give all instructions after January.
Okay. You'll give instructions how to join the course, how to join Chittoor Sabha.
Sure,
Isn't
definitely.
it?
Yes.
Okay, धन्यवाद जी। धन्यवाद, उत्तम। उत्तमं
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः धन्यवादः.
Okay. Request everybody to please keep your questions short and to the point, and only if directly relevant right now. As I said, for exams, please wait. We will provide complete instructions and details when the time comes. For now, please just concentrate on attending the classes, accessing the materials, and solving the exercises. Ravichandar Mahoday.
सम्यक् कृतम् इति संस्कृतम् इति भवती उक्तवती महोदय. सम्यक् कृतम् एव संस्कृतम् इति केनचित् अपि श्रुतवान्. तत् सा साधु एव वा? साधु वा? Skritam means a good job well done. Samyak kritam means well done. Samyak skritam means a
Skritam iti kimapi nasti.
So that is wrong. Okay. And Patamala 4 exam I cleared in Sanskrit Educational Society, Chennai. So will it be useful here to go to some 4th level or 5th level exam, or like this only one by one again from start we have to do here, or how it is like?
The Chittoor board, if you have done, you can maybe start from level 3 or 4 directly.
No. Sanskrit Educational Society, Chennai, Patamala.
I understood.
There,
as I said, you can start directly from level 3 of Chittoor.
Thank you.
Jayashri Ravi.
Namo Namaha Bhagini. Ahamapi Kovida Samapitavati. Samskrita Bharatasya Kovida Kaksha Samapitavati. Mama Prashnam, I will say it in English because Microsoft for Griha Karyam Kartum Ichhami. So Microsoft Word athava Excel madhye kim software upayogam
Grihakaryaartham tankanam karaniyam iti nasti. That is the first thing. Lekhitum shakyate, and I very strongly recommend writing rather than typing. Yadi apekshiyate tarhi tatra santi. Please message separately. We can send the link. There are tools which you can use to type directly.
Okay. Dhanyawad.
Padmini Majumdar.
Madam, Namo Namaha. Very happy to see you back and listen to you. First of all. The second thing, actually, I have written online exam with Vyoma, Abhigna second paper, only that Ramayana thing. I didn't write the first one. So am I eligible to take the Vichakshana first paper also during that?
Do you want to take online or offline?
Online.
Online you can take, not an issue.
I can take both of them, right?
Which both?
Both means the Abhigna first paper and then this Vichakshana.
Only, no, as an online Chittoor exam only one level at a time. So you can complete level 2 and then take up level 3. Vyoma's the course exam you can take.
Course exams I can take, okay, not the final exam.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Satyamurthy online.
Namaste Bhagini.
Vadatu.
Aham London nagare vasami. Adya bahu klesham abhavat login samaye. Shvaha api problem samasya agachati chet kim kurmaha.
Very honestly, technical samasya asmakam haste nasti. Mamapi ati samasya asit. Tatra hopefully it should be resolved. You can reach out to Vyoma support. They will share the Zoom link if you have a problem. But hopefully the problem samasya shvah na bhaved iti ahamopi prarthanam karmami. ममापि अद्य कनेक्टिविटी समस्या आसीत् तत्तु कदाचित् भवति सर्वर् समस्या इति किमपि आसीत्.
Is it because of the number of students?
The platform is supposed to support these many, किन्तु अद्य 500 अधिकाः आसन्, अतः स्यात्, अहमपि कारणं न जानामि भगिनि.
Okay. Because we get up at 4:30 and like that, when there is problem, it becomes a bit uncomfortable.
No, I understand. We will try. If there is anything from our end which could be done, we'll definitely do it too.
Dhanyavada.
Ananya.
हरि ओम महोदय नमो नमः.
वदतु.
महोदय वदामि यत् कोर्स अस्ति इत्युक्ते यत् लेवल अस्ति प्रथमद्वयो लेवल अहं न कृतवती, परन्तु अद्य यत् लेवल अस्ति विचक्षणा अद्यैव करणीयमः मया, अथवा एव किम् अहं परीक्षा दातुं शक्नोमि वा?
शक्यते यदि अन्या कापि परीक्षा लिखिता अस्ति वा संस्कृते?
आम्, तत् संस्कृतभारत्याः द्वितीय लेवल अस्ति, तत् परीक्षायाम् अहं लिखितवती.
चिन्ता नास्ति, इदं लेखितुं शक्यते.
अस्तु
तृतीयस्तरे एव.
अस्तु, सम्यगेव.
अप्पाराव्. Please unmute yourself. न श्रूयते. ऊर्मिला भिडे.
Bhagini, this is also a technical question. When I joined late. I couldn't join earlier. I joined after half an hour. But for me, it is showing chat disabled. So I was unable to...
There is no chat. You have to use the Q&A to type.
Okay. I looked at the chat. I was trying the chat option and then I said chat disabled. So if I have to type a question, I have to do it in Q&A.
Type in Q&A, yes. I will either type the answer or answer verbally.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Srivat Sankara Rao.
Namaskaram, Mahodaya. You said Vichakshana, there are 3 papers are there, and we are doing the 3rd paper here. Will it be considered for that exam, Chittoor exam, or we have to give that again? We have to give.
Chittoor board allows you to take papers individually in any order. So.
No, but what we are covering here will be considered by them.
Yes, certainly.
And the other 2, if we finish off, then we can get Vichakshana, am I right?
Yes, for the certificate, you have to complete all the 3 papers, whichever order.
And we can get help for the 1 and 2 from you.
I will be covering every 6 months 1 paper. So it will take time because that time is limited. That's all. So if you want to do it at a faster pace, you can utilize the existing materials and study.
All the recorded is available?
Yes.
Okay. Namaskaram. Dhanyavad.
Harini. Bhagini.
Namaskaram, ma'am. Actually, I wanted to ask you the Abhigya paper, Raghuvamsha, consolidated thing with the Anvaya and everything. The 3rd one after 65 is not available. It's not there in the course material.
It's half done. I will upload soon. It's on my list since a long time due to other things, but we will upload it.
Okay. Until 65, I got it. I couldn't give that
so
exam.
The 3rd part.
Thing. Yeah. So I'm planning to give in this March. So I just wanted
no, definitely in another few weeks I'll upload it. I need some time to complete, which I was unable to give.
Okay, fine. I thought something is wrong with my getting the
No.
notes in that. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Sujata, sorry.
Namaste, Bhagini. Well, I could join very late only. I didn't get the connection. And is the same link for joining the class daily?
No, it's a Zoom link is generated every day. So you have to go to this your student dashboard and you will see the join now. So you have to join using that. It will not be the same link.
Okay. There only I found very difficulty in joining. And after I joined the
today
WhatsApp
there
group,
was a server problem. So hopefully it should be resolved by tomorrow.
Oh, Dhanyavad.
Astu. So we will stop here for today and we will meet tomorrow. Dhanyavadaha.